Spirit 1053, is this the proudest dad in America right now?
Yeah, a little bit. I think I am. It's not even close, not even a question.
Jason Roy from Building 429, thank you for coming on today. I am just delighted for you and your family.
It was the craziest thing in the world, and to be able to share, just to, that she even let me be a part of that. She didn't even need me in there to play the guitar or anything, but she let me be a part of it. And now seeing it back, it's like, oh my gosh, that's unbelievable. It was so cool. And I look like a crybaby.
Oh, no, you look like a proud dad. There was so much love going back and forth on that stage. What did it feel like? You were on a stool, right? Sitting on that stool.
Yeah, it was so wild because, I'm watching her do what she's born to do. And, she's been telling me for years that she wanted to step into the light a little bit. And as a father, you're kind of like, oh, let's wait till we're out of high school. And then of course she writes a song that's kind of about me, like, what if I want it now, Dad, or whatever. And then she sings it with just such a heartfelt feeling to it. And for her to go in there under that kind of pressure and under that kind of duress, for me, what happened was when she got to the bridge, I watched my daughter make a decision. And that decision was, I'm about to step on this thing with everything I've got. I'm not backing down. And as a father, when you see your child rise up and take the moment over, you just are moved. I was so proud. Just super, super cool moment for me to be in there and be like, oh my gosh, my daughter is better than I ever was. What in the world?
The apple clearly doesn't fall from the tree, though, Jason. So in those moments, knowing that she chose you to play the guitar, what were you thinking about? Or were you just in another place? Were you picturing her as a little girl again? Or what was in your mind and in your heart in those moments?
Well, the first thing was, don't screw up the only thing you have to do, which is play the guitar, right? Don't mess up her dream. I played guitar for 30 some odd years. I've never been nervous. And in that moment, my hands are shaking, don't mess this up, What's going through my head is the first time she sang with me, when she was just a child, and all the years of coming off the stage and hugging her, and little girl waiting on me when I came off the stage that was always so happy and just loved her dad. But also hearing through the years this development of a gift that God had touched her with. She's an amazing singer. She's an amazing songwriter. But, really as a person, she's a far better person than she is any of those things. And so for a father to see his daughter shine and for the judges to see it immediately, I think that's what caught me so off guard too. It's you're sending your daughter out to the wolves, kind of, and then the judges just jump up and freak out. I mean, I was just like, I can't believe Lionel Richie is telling my daughter this right now. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Did you hear anything that they were saying? Because I don't know, I would have been so out of my own body, having an experience like that. Did you actually hear what they were saying?
The only thing that I heard was Katie say, "You can have it now," and then I just broke in two. What I mean? After that, it was a blur, and she was so excited, and I probably wasn't supposed to do it, but I had to hug her, so I jumped up and hugged her. But from then on, I was just kind of sitting there thinking, is this actually happening right now? I couldn't have written it better,
No.
That's just the favor of God, right?
Yes.
Because there are other stories of incredibly talented people that don't get that moment. And I was just stunned by the favor that we walked into that room with and that we walk out. And oh, my gosh, it was just the greatest thing ever. I wish you could see the behind the scenes of when she showed her mom that she had made it. It was the greatest thing ever. It was unbelievable.
Take us to that moment, Jason. Paint that picture for us.
There's a lot of pressure and there's a lot of sitting around waiting for the time to go. And I'm used to but it's ratcheted up to a whole different level, on that kind of situation, which was interesting because I'm used to pressure, but now she's facing far greater than I ever have before. And, she gets her golden ticket and we went downstairs and she did a great job because she's a little actress as well. And walked in the room and put on a sad face for her mom and for her grandmother and her aunt, and then whipped out the golden ticket. And I mean, it was absolute pandemonium in our room. I thought they were going to do backflips, and I'm just sitting over there videoing the whole thing this is actually happening, we have great visions of what the Lord has prepared for Haven to go and do. And American Idol wasn't going to break that or stop that.
Right.
But this was a part of the journey. And again, we're just so stunned with the way it did. And we're so grateful. And man, she's hyped out of her mind. All of a sudden, her phone blew up. My phone blew. There are people calling me. I don't even know who they are last night. So
Yeah.
it's unbelievable.
What is her mood like today? How is she feeling?
She's sitting in front of me doing homework.
No!
So,
Wow.
celebrity by night, high school kid doing homework by morning. It's
Oh,
like the wildest thing ever.
I mean, I believe that Haven can win this whole thing. Are you all projecting that far yet, or what do you think?
I believe in the favor of God. I
Yeah.
do. I
Mhm.
believe that he makes mountains move that people look at and say, that mountain's not going to move. And so, yeah, could she win? Of course she could win. Is our heart set on that? Absolutely not. We've already, just in that one moment, it's already more than we ever thought it would be. And so now as we move forward, we're just like so grateful and excited to rub elbows with some very talented people. And you wouldn't believe how many believers there are backstage there.
Really?
You would not believe it. Contestants are singing worship songs together. It's the craziest thing.
Oh, that's so good to hear.
So I know it's called American Idol, but these kids, many of them have their head on straight, and I think this is just going to be an incredible season. We don't know what comes next.
Right.
But we walk into it with a whole lot of confidence because we serve a big and great and mighty God.
Amen.
Who's prepare the way.
Amen. Jason, do you think your daughter could answer one question? Can she take a quick break from her homework?
Can we break the rules and have you answer one question, Hannah? All right, we're going to answer one question. Here she is.
You're wonderful.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, Haven. I'm Erica. Congratulations, dear.
Thank you so much.
What are your hopes for the next time you're on TV?
Honestly, I feel like the way my audition went, it wasn't perfect. It wasn't perfect vocals. I don't think it's a perfect song, but I think it made people feel something. And as long as every time I appear, somebody feels something and somebody feels connected to my music or what I'm doing, that's my hope every time.
Oh, that's so awesome. Okay, I'm going to ask you one more, but it's going to be really quick. What did it mean to you to see your dad react with such love and emotion?
Honestly, it was just such a beautiful moment because I've spent most of my childhood watching Dad do music, and that was the first time it really flipped. And it was Dad watching me do music, and it was a really beautiful moment, and I'm really glad I got to share it with him.
Well, I really hope you win. I'm believing it for you, girl. Thank you, Haven.
Thank you so much.
All right, get back to your homework. You got this.
Yes, ma'am.
Aw, thank you.
That's my girl.
Jason, I am proud with you. I've got the good goosebumps.
I know, it's so cool. We're so grateful. And just, man, hey, for all of you guys out there watching, just pray for a young lady chasing down her dreams and representing grace and mercy and all the attributes of Christ that we filled her up with, right? So now it's our turn to go and do her thing, and we're so excited about it.
Oh, proud dad, also known as Jason Roy from Building 429. Thank you for your valuable time today. You rock.
Bless you guys. Thank y'all. Y'all take care, okay?
All right, take care. So much love.